let me tell you about a new app I just discovered. I really like it. It's called HeyTell, and it implements a very efficient walkie-talkie for Android, iPad, and iPod Touch devices. It's becoming very popular because it's completely free, simple, and effective. It's halfway between email and Skype with a little voicemail thrown in. I now introduce the lovely and talented Susan, who will assist me in this demonstration of HeyTell. We've got HeyTell running on the two tablets, and I'm going to send a message to her by just holding down this button. Hey Susan, this is Bob. I'm sending you a message on HeyTell. Are you getting it? Hey Susan, this is Bob. I'm sending you a message on HeyTell. Are you getting it?
Hi Bob, you're coming through loud and clear. Hi Bob, you're coming through loud and clear.
So there it is. It really is that easy and that convenient, and you get pretty good performance through it. Thanks, Susan.
You're welcome, Bob.
Like Skype, the quality of the audio is very high and much better than a conventional phone call. But instead of Skype's continuous, real-time, two-way audio, HeyTell only transmits your voice while you're holding down the big transmit button that they draw on the app's display. You can hold that button down for as long as 30 seconds while you speak, as the sound of your words is digitized. And then when you release the button, the digitized sound is transmitted across the internet, rather like an email message, to a designated HeyTell friend, who will typically hear. It's going to commence within 3 or 4 seconds. At the other end of the conversation, if your friend has HeyTell minimized while he or she does something else, then he or she will hear an alert tone instead of your voice, and a HeyTell message or message from icon will appear in the message bar, the notification taskbar, with your HeyTell name that can be touched whenever the message bar is scrolled into view in the usual fashion. Touching the little message from icon will immediately open up HeyTell and your message is played.
Hi Bob, you're coming through loud and clear.
After that, as both of you would now be seeing the HeyTell screen, you can continue to talk, each taking turns and exchanging audio messages as if using a pair of walkie-talkies. It's also a little like texting, but better because you don't have to type anything. But it gets better. Suppose you send a message but your friend can't respond right away. You might send another message, and another, and another. You might just decide to handle some situation with a series of detailed audio statements, one after the other. When your HeyTell friend next checks their notification area and notices or touches the resulting HeyTell notification icon, all of your audio clips are automatically played in sequence, one by one, without delay, and you can rest assured that you'll be heard, so long as you don't fill up their entire HeyTell mailbox. But it gets better still. HeyTell maintains a prominent list of recent applications or recent conversations, and a long touch on one of them reveals a list of all of the messages in the conversation. And you can then hear them by touching them one at a time in the order you're choosing. But they didn't stop there. Individual, sequential, short clips from the same person are automatically merged into single files for your convenience. And with a long touch, HeyTell will email that audio clip to anybody for whom you have entered an email address. I was using HeyTell version 2.0.3.239 for this review, as published in mid-2011. On my Arcos i70 Internet tablet running Android 2.2, HeyTell uses 3.88 megabytes of RAM space and 100 kilobytes of cache. Stored data depends on the number of messages that you retain and how long you retain them before deleting them. And I found that I had tied up about 2 megabytes after a full day of rather heavy use during testing for this publication. There are other internet walkie-talkie apps out there, and some have garnered a strong following, but others all seem to require a cell phone number or a membership in Facebook or an SMS account or something. HeyTell requires none of those things. It just works. Identification is done through your email address, and it's even possible to bypass that requirement. One final comment. This app is ad-supported, and I like that. The ad space is small, tasteful, and unobtrusive. I hope the industry develops lots of free ad-supported apps that pay their developers when interested users access relevant, interesting ads. This is the best model I can think of for the future of app developers, and I encourage my viewers to take full advantage of it by accessing ads when they're relevant. I have absolutely no relationship with the developers of HeyTell, but it really seems like they've thought of everything. It's part email, part voicemail, part walkie-talkie, tastefully ad-supported and completely free. Look for it in the Android market or on iTunes, and tell your friends so they can join you in the fun. I like it.